You're talking stocks with Nora the Stock Explorer.
Hey guys and ladies out there, my trading friends, how's everybody doing? I want to go over Citius Pharmaceuticals because as I look through a lot of YouTube videos in the comments section and also in some Discord chats, I see this ticker symbol popping up tremendously, asking people to cover this stock. So I want to give you a nice overview, give you my opinion on it, and so you can learn more about why this could be a really important product and why this could be a good stock pick for you guys moving forward. Now let's take a look in TradingView here, and if you'd like TradingView, check out my link in the description. I'd appreciate if you'd use that if you would like to get TradingView as well, and you could see all these great tools in here. Now everyone's got it long-term bullish. Let's take a look at the technicals. Okay, now in the technical section it is listed as a buy, as you can see. Okay, now it is listing under the moving average. It is a strong buy. The oscillator is neutral. Okay, I don't even use that. Okay, but what you want to look at here, momentum, it's a buy. The MACD, it's a buy. And all these other moving averages, buy, 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 buy. That means it's trending in the upward direction, guys. Okay, and ladies. When I say guys, I mean everybody out there, okay? Alright, let's look at the stock chart. Now, on Friday, it had a nice little pop-up. Let's look at the 5-day chart. It had a nice momentum. It rose for 3 days straight. It went nothing but up, up, up. And then on Friday, it took a little bit of a dip, but then it had a pop-up right before market close. Okay, let's look at it on the daily, and you can see it better if I move it over here. You can see it had a nice little peak, dropped a little bit, and then a tiny little pop up. But if you look at this all together, it looks like it's got a nice upward momentum, and because of everyone talking about it, I believe it's going to have a lot of pre-market action, maybe way more than we can even imagine. Okay, sometimes these stocks blow up pre-market and it's like, wow. Okay, this could be a possibility, but this is a high-risk stock because of the fact it is a penny stock, guys. The product that it is not been approved by the FDA yet, but there is a high likelihood that it will be approved. Let's take a look at what it is. Now, Citius Pharmaceuticals has a product called Minoloc. It is an antibiotic lock solution used to treat patients with catheter-related bloodstream infections. Okay, CRBSIs are very serious, especially in cancer patients. Now think about that. Cancer patients have what? They have a lowered immune response, right? So that makes them more vulnerable, okay? All right. Cancer patients receiving therapy through central venous catheters, okay, and in hemodialysis patients where venous access presents a challenge. Now, a lot of these patients have ports that are in place on a permanent basis, and what happens is they have to be kept very, very clean, and a biofilm tends to build up within the inner walls of these catheters, and it causes a huge problem. It will absolutely wreak havoc. Now there's a nice little diagram for you guys. You can see this is on a microscopic level. Look at that. It's kind of scary, right? This is biofilm, and biofilm is kind of like, think of it as like a foundation where bacteria can latch onto and grow there. Okay, you don't want biofilm. That's no. Now it shows you a diagram after using Minoloc, after flushing, but this type of solution, you only see a few very, very minute specks. You know, for all intents and purposes, it reduced it. Looks like 99%, right? Okay. Now, it says our Lock product was developed by clinicians and technologists at the MD Anderson Cancer Center. Citius Pharmaceuticals obtained a worldwide license to the patented technology, with the exception of South America, in May of 2014. In March of 2016, Citius announced that it had worldwide license for the Lock. Okay, we're very, very close to getting this FDA approved, which is why of course the increased attention to this stock. Okay, now this just shows you really quick. This is a CDC website: catheter-associated urinary tract infections, or CAUTI. Okay, it is an infection involving any part of the urinary system, including urethra, bladder, ureters, and the kidney. UTIs are the most common type of healthcare-associated infection reported to the NHSN. Okay, among UTIs acquired in the hospital, approximately 75%, that's a huge percentage, are associated with urinary catheter, which is a tube inserted in the bladder through the urethra to drain urine. Of course, if you would like to read about that, you can. I don't want to get too deep into the medical stuff because I am not a medical professional. I did take medical terminology, so I can say these words. However, I am not a nurse or a doctor, so I don't want to comment too much on this. But basically, this product is looking like it can solve a massive problem. Now, having talked to a friend of mine who is an RN, I said, what type of problems can these catheter infections cause? Do they cause death? And she said, yes, they can kill you. Not only that, but the infections that they cause can wreak havoc and cause a multitude of other problems, including things like stroke and sepsis, which is an infection of the bloodstream. All really nasty stuff. I'm sure you guys have heard of people that have gone into the hospital, right? And they have a surgery, and the surgery is successful. However, because of these infections that get into the body during surgery, now they have another problem, and they go home with other problems, things like staph infections and MRSA and really nasty things like that, right? So these products can prevent these infections from taking hold, and an ounce of prevention, of course, is worth a pound of cure. This is an amazing product, and I can see it having a huge addressable market out there, especially with the health crisis that we have. Of course, a lot of people are in and out of the hospital. All right, guys, I hope you learned a little bit more about what Citius Pharmaceuticals does and the product they have, and maybe you can decide if this is a pick for you. Now, I think if it can maintain over $1.86, which is the next level of support, if it can maintain above that, I think this might actually run up to $5. Now, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion, but with so much momentum and attention going towards the stock, I think this might be a good stock pick if penny stocks are something that you like to invest in. Guys, thanks so much for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.